Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back to Bedazzled and Confused. Today, I'm going to be taking a look with you all my wish lists for three of the companies that I have purchased from before. I probably will do this again with a few companies that I'm considering purchasing from, but right now we're just going to settle on the ones that I've already taken some time to go through their current listings and wish listed some that I'm interested in and maybe revisiting at some point to pick up while they're still available. So currently, I have three pulled up. So we'll be taking a look today at Preston Placed, Diamond Art Club, and Oraloa. So currently, I am at the Preston Placed website. So let's go ahead and take a look at the items that I have wish list so far. So in my whip and chat this week, I talked a little bit about what appeals to me in my diamond art. And I will tell you that I do not think that I have much of any kind of understanding of art, in particular, specifically the different artistic techniques, the medias, things like that. Like, all I know is what I like, and I know what I like when I see it. And it could be any kind of image. It doesn't necessarily have to be one thing or the other. There are some things that I gravitate more to than others, as far as maybe portraits or more of the, for lack of better description, anime sort of images. I'm not really much for portraits, although there are some that I like. I don't know how to explain it much better than that. I also have said that I'm not a big fan of cutesy type images, although I'm sure you'll see some on here. I think more than just cutesy in like, just like animals with big eyes and things like that. Those don't normally appeal to me, but I do like a little whimsy and a little bit of quirky in my art too sometimes. And I can definitely appreciate a landscape. A lot of times it just is the colors and the theme that I'm looking at. So we'll go ahead and start with Preston Placed here. So the very first one is this otter and the golden shell. So diamond painting by Laura. She actually was fortunate enough to be gifted one of these by Preston Placed. And she did complete it and did a review on it. She was pretty complimentary of it. It is really adorable. I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think that if I look at the rendering here, it doesn't look too confetti heavy, although there may be some confetti here in the actual otter himself. Um, but I can't recall exactly what she thought, but I think it was the otter was a little confetti-ish, but it does come in a hybrid, so it is not hand rendered at this point. I don't believe you can select it, no. So currently, this one is still a hybrid, and they are working to do a lot more hand rendering on their website. I just think this one is adorable. I think that, it would be a nice light touch to uh, a complimentary canvas to maybe a point in time when I'm looking to do something a little less intense, and so I liked it a lot, so it is on my wish list. And then you're gonna see a few cats here, of course. I keep proving myself, an unreliable narrator because I keep telling you all that I'm not that big of a cat fan, but I guess I should say the previous one, The Otter and the Golden Shell, and Cat Pals is by Amber Sproul. And so this one I thought was super cute, and it is cutesy. So definitely, um, Again, proving myself wrong. But anyway, I just really love this cat. If you have watched any of my videos, you know that I'm doing Daydreaming Lotus Pond, and this is definitely, in my opinion, that cat is on that diamond painting. And so that really caught my eye. I'm like, oh, there he is, he or she is again. So I thought that was pretty fun. And then I do love bees and then the flowers. And I just think that this would be really fun to work on. You can get these in square and round. It really just depends on what your preference is. My understanding is you're going to get more detail, or you'll get a little bit more detail in the square, and then of course the round will be a little bit of a softer finish. So it's really whatever you prefer. It does come in round or square. It is also hybrid, so it is not hand rendered at this point. I like pressed in place because you can get no toolkit if you want. The basic toolkit and no toolkit does not change the pricing, but if you do select the premium toolkit, it will go up by $10. So that's just something to be aware of. The next one, I thought this was really pretty. So I do love watercolor, and this Birds in Love by Jun Hug or June Hug. I'm gonna say Jun Hug. Um, Really, like, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I really like that a lot." I love the watercolors, I loved the pale pink and the pale blue, almost gray. I thought that was really nice. You can get it in round or square, and it is also hybrid charted, so, I really like that one. And I like the size too. It's a 17 by 23, so it's not huge. I find over and over again that I'm looking for paintings that are not quite as large. I have several large ones, and I want to make sure that I focus on medium size because those are just a little bit easier for me. So this is the same artist. This is Mercats. I thought this was kind of whimsical, and I really thought, "Oh, look at that. That's kind of fun." So this is also a 17 by 23. You can get this in round or square. I just thought that the image itself was pretty fun. It's an interesting concept for sure. I like the colors too. It would be interesting to do, I think. I would probably do this one in a square versus a round. Um, but anyway, I like that one a lot. And then this one called The Dragon Tamer by Anna Eyes, much bigger. So this is a 23 by 33. I think it's very interesting. I do love fantasy. I'm quite a bit of a fantasy reader, and I thought that this kind of called to that imagery. I like it. I put it on my wish list because there may come a time when this fits something I'm wanting to do, whether it's a diamond painting event or it just really is, piquing my interest at the time. So it's probably one of my may stay on my wish list, may not, but I did like it at first glance. I do know that Diamond Art by Laura, she purchased it recently, and I think I will probably wait to see what her opinion of it is, and I'd really love to see it finished too. So that will probably help me decide for sure. And then I thought this was really lovely. So this is Moonlit Lantern Garden. It's also by Amber. It is a 19 by 23. I just thought this was really pretty. I really love how it's very lush and it's got those lanterns. Um, I'm wondering, depending on like the special drills, like I can really see how you could use special drills to really put emphasis on how the water itself reflects the moonlight. And I think those lanterns could be made really beautiful with some ABs. I think that this would be it could be a really lovely canvas once it's done. I love the bright, vibrant pops of color in the flowers and the blue sky with the moon in it. I think this would be really pretty finished. Probably 19-inch by 23, so it's not super huge. So I definitely think because it's not quite so large, I would do square. to get more detail. I think that this could be quite lovely. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on that one as a future purchase. This one kind of along the same lines, although it's definitely a different artist. This is Lantern Glow in the Rain by Pavithra Pixie Dust Art Palette, which is quite the mouthful. But this is a 23 by 23, so it's a square. And this one is hybrid charted as well. I just thought that it could be really, really pretty. They don't have a render up on it yet, so um, I love the imagery on this. So I think that this could be very pretty. I love how the background is very distorted and very fuzzy, like it's in, very distant, and then the up close of the tree limbs here with the rain hitting it and dripping off. I just really like the image. You can see here where the wood looks like it's wet as well from the rain. I just like everything about that. I thought that was a really pretty image, and I might very well pick that up in the future. And then, as you may have heard from me more than once, I do love a greenhouse type of picture, and so I thought this was really cozy. Um, I like the little dog that's sitting there, and then it looks like these two friends are having a little fun time quilting together, and so I really liked it. On second, third glance, I like that these huge flowers are in the foreground here, so it looks like you're looking through the flowers at or walking down a path that has flowers on both sides, and you are heading in to maybe have some tea with them as well and maybe help out with the quilt. So I thought that that was a really cute image as well. Okay, moving along. This one is interesting. This one is called Sakura Skies by Hannah Simonovich, and it is a 19 by 19, so it is also a square. I'm not real into anime. I do like a lot of Japanese art, though. I love the Lucky Cat on this one, but more than anything, what drew me in was the colors. I love this color scheme has always been something I really like a lot. I thought this would be a fun one to do. This could easily be around. Um, I think that would be a lot of fun, and it's small, so it would be something easy to just kind of work in depending on what's going on. So I like that one as well. This one's called Magic Library Hand Rendered. No, it's not. It's called Magic Library, and I think it's hand rendered. Um, that's a little misleading. So this is Magic Library. I really love the colors on this as well. So I think that this would be super detailed. It is a 26.7 by 33.3, so it is a larger painting. It does come in square and round also. I think with something like this, with it being larger, you could do a round in that. I think the square probably would be my preference if I were going to do it. Let's see, here's the round render, here's the square render. If I go back and forth between the two, you can slightly see the difference. I think either would be great. I really like it. I'm not a huge portrait person, as I said, but I do love the theme of it. I think it's interesting. It's definitely on my wish list. Who knows if I'll actually pick it up. So then we have Greenhouse Library by ERA Arts, and it has been on my wish list probably since I first ordered from Preston Placed. I think it's a really cute idea. Again, where are we? We are in like a greenhouse or an atrium, which is definitely my kind of thing. So it's a 19 by 24, not super huge by any means. It is hand rendered, and it only comes in square. So like that one a lot. This one was a lot of fun too. So this is Shelf of Whimsy, and it is also hand rendered. It does come in round and square. It is a 25 by 34, so it's a little bit larger. a little bit longer for sure. Definitely would probably get this one in a square because of the details, but I'm wondering if it wouldn't also have quite a bit of blocking in it, which might help make it a little bit more palatable to someone like me who doesn't like a ton of confetti. So this, I don't know if I said this, but it's by Eva Jael Edwin, which is an artist I'm not familiar with, but I like that. I do have several bookshelf types of paintings in my wish lists in various places. That's something that an imagery that I really enjoy. So I liked that one. And then we're almost finished here. We only have four more. So this one I thought was really pretty. This is called Two Cats, One Sunset. This is also by ERA Arts. This comes in round and square. It's a 19 by 29, so it is very long as well. I just really love the imagery. I think it would be super confetti heavy though, so that's why I hesitate, although it looks like there could be quite a bit of blocking. Um, it's hybrid though, so I might wait to see if this becomes hand rendered. It might make it a little bit easier for me to do and make it a little more likely for me to pick it up. But I did save it because it just was really striking and I loved it. So not sure if I will get that if it doesn't become hand rendered, but I liked it a lot. Love the colors on this. So this is Astro Black Kitty. This is a hybrid also. It is a 21 by 15. So it's like a landscape, and it's by Davy Ann James. And I believe it's this artist, and we'll click on it here and we'll come back and click on it. But I believe it's this artist that has all of these astro they're different animals with this same type of imagery, and I just love the play of colors here. I love the bright yellows and the blues. I think this could be really well done with special drills. This does come in round and square, and I think it would be really interesting to do and a lot of fun. It's so bright. I really like that. We'll come back to it in just a minute and see if we can pull up the rest of hers because I think that they're very pretty. Do I have this on twice? I do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get rid of this one because this is just the same one. This is the hand rendered one, and this one is not. So we'll take that off. And then the very last one here is called the Deer Rider, but it's by Anna Eyes. It is a 23 by 33. It comes in round and square. It's also hybrid. I love the colors here. I just love the imagery. I think it's very interesting. I think this is interesting as well, how the antlers are holding this. I think it's a sundial, or maybe, let me go back to the original artwork. See if I can get in here. Is that, it's some sort of disc. I guess it's not a sundial. It's kind of like a disc of some sort. I don't know, but it's intriguing. So I really like the artwork on this one. With it being hybrid, I might wait to see if it becomes hand rendered. Thought it was really pretty. So that was what I have. Let's go ahead and go back real quick to this artist here, Davy Ann James. So you'll be able to see here, we'll just scroll through real quickly. I love her use of color. It's so bright, although this one's a little bit of an outlier, although she does seem to have some ducks. So it seems like she's got a little bit of versatility here. So this is what, wow, there's a lot. That one's adorable. The ducks are really cool. She has a lot of portraits there too. I think she has some really interesting pieces. Little hobbit house, that's adorable. Oh, there's another page here. Davy Ann. I love that Preston Place has a little introductory into their artists. I think that's really cool as well. Look at that little lamb. So cute. And the seal, I've looked at that one a couple of times. That's really pretty as well. So anyway, that's my wish list from Preston Place. I think they have some really interesting art, some things you're not seeing in other places. And I think that that's really what I'm looking for, is a little bit of some more choices. I think Diamond Art Club has a really good wide array of paintings and things, and of course the quality is great. So far, I'm happy with Preston Place. I'm interested to see new artists in the artistry that they bring to the craft. So that's pressed in place. Let's go ahead and move on to Diamond Art Club and look at my wish list. I have 37. We'll try and move through these a little bit more quickly. You probably are most all of you, if you've been diamond painting for any length of time, probably have, excuse me, have looked at the multitude of their paintings. So we won't go into all of that. And with Diamond Art Club, you're not able to choose square or round. It comes as it comes. So these two here are the two newest arrivals from Saturday, the 20th of June's new releases. This Small Fish, Big Pond. I really, really love that imagery. And then this Cozy Cat, I just think is gorgeous. I think that artwork is really beautiful. I did not pick them up. It looks like Small Fish, Big Pond is still available, but Cozy Cat did sell out. I'm surprised that that did not go because I think that's really beautiful. But then you'll see that I have several Lucas on here as well. So this is Christmas Tree Angel. Just those cats just crack me up. They're so quirky. I just love them. I thought that this winter scene, I'm not huge on Christmas imagery. Some wintry stuff is fine, but I'm very much more of a fall colors and fall um, imagery. I prefer that over winter, but this one really, I thought was beautiful, and I think it would be really lovely to hang up through the winter, maybe even after Christmas as well. Here's a Peggy Collins Autumn Witch. I probably will pick that up at some time. I'm pretty big Peggy Collins fan, and I think that's really pretty. This one came out maybe a month or two ago. I don't recall the artist. Let me look real quickly. It's Teresa Donahue McManus. I just think that that's really pretty. I think the colors, I do love those cooler the cooler color schemes. That one's really pretty. I didn't pick it up when Diamond Art Club is so slow. I didn't pick it up when it came out, but did wish list it. This Nautical Dream Beach Hut I really love. I love the colors. I love just the hint of the beach. Beach scenes are hit or miss for me, but I thought that was really pretty. Journey in the Dark here. It's on there. I like the colors. I like the idea of it. Not sure, since it is a 38 by 25, not sure if I would actually ever pick it up, but it's on there just in case. This Marine to Life, I've looked at it and looked at it, almost picked it up. It came when it was available a month or so ago. I'd be interested to know if any of you all have done this, because when I look at the rendering on it, like, if I look at, the reviews and stuff, it looks like there's a lot of line blocking. Like, if I scroll over this, see all the line blocking there? I don't mind line blocking, I love it a lot. Obviously, this is not gonna be line blocking, but if this truly is, dynamic like that, where I have big spots of line blocking interspersed with confetti, I think I could definitely do this, and I think this would be really pretty. It's by Dominic Davison. If anybody has done that or seen it in real life, please let me know what you think about it. I'm very intrigued. Magic Hats. So this is by Genovia Art. It was available not long ago, and it's just huge. That's why I didn't pick it up. It's a 25 by 61, so it's super long, but it's so pretty. I love the colors. I just like the idea of it. It's just really whimsical. I didn't pick it up because of the size. It was a little intimidating to me, but I really do like it, and I probably am gonna grab it the next time it becomes available. I just really, really like that one. And then Cozy Couch Companions is another Luca. You can't go wrong. They're just so cute. And then again, another bookshelf. Like I said, you'll see some of those. So this is another long one. When it came up, I didn't grab it, even though it was a bookshelf. I love the colors on it. I love the whimsy and the fantastical about it. But it is a um, 23 by 67. Yikes. So anyway, I really like it, but little intimidating. Those long ones like that. I've not done one yet, and it's a little scary. Um, Yume, you can't go wrong with Yume. Gosh, this one came out last week. I didn't get it, but I wish listed it. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. It's a 22 by 33. Um, I really like it, and I'm certain I will probably pick that up at some point. And then there is, this is a Ivy Dolomore, I'm pretty sure, the spiral. Yeah, this one's pretty popular. I've seen a lot of people who've had it on their wish list or have picked it up. It's a 22 by 31, so it's not huge. I think it's really interesting. The colors, I love the autumn of it. I wish there was a little more, maybe some yellows in there. It's a little too monochromy with the browns for me, but I've got it on my wish list because I like the image. I'm just not sure about the colors. So I don't know. It's there for now. It's actually available right now, so maybe that tells me my answer. I haven't picked it up. So, Dreaming with Wolves, that's a Yume. Beautiful. Just her art is just amazing. Porcelain Dress, I believe that's another Yume. It is, isn't it? Yeah, very pretty. I've seen someone work on that before, and they were very, very complimentary of it. I think it would be beautiful in person. This is another Yume, I believe. Great Escape. Yep. Very detailed though, I don't know. I do love Yume. It's a 27 by 41, so it's also huge. Not sure. I love it. I just don't know if I would enjoy doing it because of the confetti. Did I? Oh, yeah, I passed it up. Another Yume Star Maker. George, just gorgeous. I don't think I need to say much about that. Just I mean, it's very dark. I don't know that those are blacks. Those could be blues in there. Doesn't really matter. I'm not scared of 310. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind it too much. I thought that was really beautiful. Mrs. Steamfur. So I think this is Sarah Richter. Is that who that is? Yeah, Sarah Richter. So I have one of her funky little cats, people cats is what I call them. I have one already in my stash that I'll share at some point. I've got a couple here on my wish list. I just think they're really quirky and whimsical, and I just kind of enjoy that. So Mrs. Steamfur is on my list, and I think it would be a lot of fun to work on. And then we have another Luca, the laundry black cats. I don't think I need to say anything about that. And then another Luca, the kitchen cats, which is really cute. I saw someone, I don't remember who it was, they were going to chart it out to make the background blue, which I thought was interesting. That's a little more work than I'm even ready for, but I thought that was interesting. And then another Luca Catastrophe in Bloom. This came out not too long ago. I didn't grab it. Another Yume. Yes, another Yume. Sometimes I second guess myself, although I pretty much can tell Yume, and I think most of us can. Our favorite artists, we can really generally tell when it's one of theirs. Just gorgeous. The way she uses colors in this, I just love it. And then here's the other Sarah Richter. Oh, oh, Billy the Cat. It was archived. Well, doggone. Shoot. Um, well, darn. Well, it was on my wish list. I guess I'll take it off now. That's disappointing. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that then. Darn. The Farewell. This is by Claudia McKinney. I just really thought that this was interesting. This is not my normal. Like I said, I don't really tend to enjoy portraits, but I really did like this one. I thought it was very romantic in a dark way. I thought that would be really pretty. I'm sure it's extremely confetti heavy. Let me take a look here. I'm sure it is. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's just do we have yeah. Can we get the art? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know. I really love the image. I don't know if I would enjoy working on it, but it's on my wish list for now. And then so I do this may be controversial, but I really do like Randall Spangler. I will say that I love his houses and this whole inn. I've got a couple of those already, and I have a few more on my wish list. I haven't actually worked on one So I know there's going to be a lot of confetti in these, but I will say that I really enjoy these. I'm not a fan of the draglings. I know a lot of people are, and I certainly don't have any negative feelings toward the draglings, but I definitely do not particularly want that art. Okay, I don't know how much of that was actually recorded because my software shut down, but I'll go ahead and record and maybe patch it all together. So I was talking about Randall Spangler and the Draglings, but anyway, Rose Trellis Inn, Springtime Splendor, and then Village Bookstore, the ones I have wish listed. Of those three, Village Bookstore is the one I would like to get the most. An Ivy Dollamore, 2 Ivy Dollamores, Breakfast Buddies, I think that's on just about everybody's wish list. It just looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to get that one. As far as gosh, I hate that. The Herbalist's Helper, I like it a lot too. Probably not as excited for that one as Breakfast Buddies. And then Cozy Cabin, I really think that that's an interesting one. I do like interiors. Um, I think that would be a lot of fun. It's a pretty big project. It's 38 by 27, so I'm not sure, but I've got it on my wish list just in case. I love Okay, I love all of these little dragons. So Marigona Suli, I know a lot of people love her portraits. Um, Not so much me, but I do love her little dragons. So most of her dragon artwork that is available still through Diamond Art Club, I am definitely wish listing it. I have one that I picked up at the anniversary sale that's coming in this week, so I'm super excited about that, and I'll share it with you soon. But so the Dragon and Books is on my list. It's a 17 by 17, so it's just a little bitty guy, and I know some of these are partials too, so that makes it even better. The Cosmic Potions, I just really like the image. I love the colors. I know there's a lot of black on there, but that doesn't scare me. It's a 23 by 25, again, not a large project. And now we're getting down to here's another of the Maragona Suli dragons, the dragons at the window. I believe Katie at Diamonds and Washi has worked on this one before. It really is pretty. I have a Maragona Suli dragon that I picked up from did I already say that? I probably did, but um, if I didn't, I have one coming. Okay, so these 3 here, so Twilight Town, Naughty Space Void, and Fairy Tales, 3 different artists. These 3 are my unicorns, so I know that they're not rare or anything, but they're the 3 that I am anticipating the most. I will say that I missed Twilight Town by, like, 15 minutes. It dropped back into a restock, like, late in the evening my time, so it was like gosh, I think it was like 11 PM or something like that, or, maybe it was 11 PM when I noticed that it had dropped in restock, and I only noticed because someone had mentioned it on Facebook, and when I went in, it was gone, and I was just like, "No." I think this would just be absolutely gorgeous. I've seen it done, I've seen I should say I've seen pictures of it finished. It's just beautiful. I really want that and would love to get it before the Christmas season this year, to have, to hang because I think that would be beautiful to display. The Naughty Space Void is another Yume. I could kick myself for not picking it up when it came out, but, sometimes you just make decisions and you regret them. And then fairy tales, I have loved since day one. It's not been available at all since I started diamond painting in February that I'm aware of. And I just really would love to have that one. I'm a reader. I love fantasy. This is just perfect for me. I definitely would display this in my office. So unicorn, unicorn, unicorn. So, if any of you have done any of these 3, I'd love to hear from you what your experience was. Okay, I'm going to pause and let this save, and then we'll go on to Oraloa real quick so I don't lose any more footage. Be right back. Okay, and now we'll finish up with Oraloa. So I have just purchased 2 Oraloa canvases. I have shared Aloha Beach with you. The other one that I have purchased but have not shared with you all is on this page. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I would love to see in the comments which one you think it might be. So by all means, in the comments below, let me know which one of these you think is the one that I'll be sharing with you soon once it arrives. So the Oraloa has some really interesting artists. I really think that they have a wide variety, and there's some things I really like. So this one called "The Crafting Corner" by Julia Sperry caught my eye, mostly because it's that very light pastel palette. It's just kind of a little opaque, a little, gosh, I'm trying to think of the term, washed out. That's not what I wanted to say, but that's what I'm coming up with. I just thought it was really fun. I think it would be a nice little painting to work on. This one I thought was really pretty well as well. Magic Night by Daniel Rogers. Again, I mean, cats, Christmas, Santa Claus, really fun. Uh, this one here, I just love the yellows and the greens in this. That just really calls to me. I love the imagery. That's a place I would want to be. I'd like to have a sit at a little table and, have a nice lemonade or a drink and just sit there and enjoy a sunny day. So this is by Oraloa Studio. This one is a little bit off of my normal, type of selection, but I don't know, I think why I like it a lot. This is Traveler by Maria Chetkarava. No, sorry, Maria Chetkareva, and I think why I like this one is I really enjoy watching van life content. I have a few, mostly 1 or 2 that I actually watch a lot of, and this kind of reminded me of that. This looks like someone who is maybe in a travel van or a travel bus, and they're just kind of enjoying a slow morning in the mountains. I think that that's why that I really like this, imagery. It just feels really unique to me, so I enjoy that. So that's why I put that on my list. This one's beautiful. This is by Timya. It's Eagle Eye. I just think it's gorgeous, and again, not my normal fare, but I think those colors, just the imagery itself, I just really love that. The fact that she has, like, feathers in her dress, or her dress is made of feathers, the fact that their eyes are the same color, is she maybe a changeling? I'm not sure, but something about it just really, really drew my eye, and I really like that one as well. This one is interesting. This is from Paranet, and it's called Elvina, I think. Elvina. I really love that it's interesting. It's got some almost like candy-like elements, although they're not specifically candy, or maybe they are. I don't know. Just something about it was really interesting to me. There's um, the pastels, and then the dragon itself is interesting. I just really liked it, not really sure, but it drew my eye, and that's really all I'm worried about. It's just something that I thought would be interesting to paint, diamond paint. This one is by Jody Bergsma. This is Morning Kiss. I love hummingbirds, so I just thought this was really pretty. I love the colors. I think that would be really fun, and I think it would look beautiful when it's done. Volcano Moon, I don't know, I didn't really think I was a volcano fan, but the fact that I have a volcano painting and I have another one on my wish list leads me to believe maybe I do like volcanoes. I don't know, interesting, but I just thought this was really beautiful. I think that this could be really well done with the way the moonlight is showing through the wave. I thought that was really pretty. I do like night scenes, and then you've got this pop of lava color in the back that kind of brightens up this more cool evening sky. I thought that was really pretty. So that is definitely one I'll keep an eye on. And then there's only 3 more. So this one, I do love a stained glass imagery. I think that if they're done well, that it's just really classic, a classic painting that I would love to do. So this is just called Rose, and it's by Oraloa, so I don't really know what that means. But I thought that that was really pretty, and that would be fun to work on. This one called Night Wolf by Laure Philippon is really interesting. I think The imagery is good. I think more than anything, it was the colors, just those pale greens into yellows and then morphing into blues, and maybe even almost a purple toward this area here. I just thought that was really pretty. I think that it could be a fun painting to work on. And then this one here is the last one is by Kentaro Nishino. It's Owl Moonlight. I just thought it was very interesting. Again, I love the colors. I think that the owls are very interesting to look at. I think that special drill placement could really make this very interesting. And I love this little bitty, if we can put it in here, pull it in here, that little bitty ladybug there. I just think that's a cute little element to it. And then I think this is just a drop of water, perhaps. So I just thought that was really pretty too. So that is my Oraloa wish list. So I'll be interested to see in the comments below which of all of these you think might be the one that is coming soon. Um, we'll see if anybody gets it right. So anyway, everybody, I really appreciate you all. As always, if you are enjoying my channel and like the content that I'm bringing, please do me a favor by subscribing if you haven't. Like the video, hit the notification bell so you never miss when I drop a new video. Comments are always welcome. I love to hear your ideas. You all have been sharing your ideas and thoughts with me, and that's been really, really nice and helpful to me. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.